Nintendo 3DS prices all across the board have been kind of crazy lately, and I think it deserves to talk about it a little bit. So let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ty, if you're new here. And I just want to get right into it. Over the last couple of days, I've taken a little bit of a break, just because I've been busy with work and just kind of wanted to break and kind of think more about type of content I want to be making. And one thing I was looking at, I didn't stop looking for 3DS stuff or really any Nintendo things. But one thing I've noticed over the last couple of days is how insane some of these prices have gotten. And if I am smart and remember, I will display some of the stuff here. Well, I'm kind of rambling. This is just kind of ramble of thoughts. I don't know how long it'll go for. Hopefully not too long. I want one place I want to start in particular is Fire Emblem Fates Special Edition. If you don't know, this game, is it behind me still? I moved it somewhere. Oh, you can kind of see it like right where my finger is pointing to. It's right behind this figure. It's being blocked by the reflection, but I did move it on my shelf. That game actually has slowed down. There's been some gaps. I go off of eBay listing. I don't recommend using price charting for 3DS games right now. It's not totally up to date. I don't know when it'll get up to date. I don't really blame anybody for not updating it because it is just a insanely fluctuating market. These things still kind of range everywhere. They've kind of seemed to settle around the $500 to $600 range. I don't know about a sealed one. I haven't seen a sealed one, I don't think, since I saw the sealed one sell for like $1,200, which is crazy. But yeah, now it's like either you can get like a lot of money. You can get like $400 for like the game and case alone, and then like you get like $100 for like one of the other items inside of it. I don't know. It's honestly not that great of a special edition. All it is just I can't even remember. It's really forgettable. Oh, it's like a little like cloth satchel thing, cloth little cinch sack for your 3DS and an art book. I don't even think it includes a CD. I could be wrong. It might. I don't know. It's nothing crazy at the end of the day. But yeah, like that seemed to slow down. I like just sales in general. Like there's actually like a couple days sometimes where nothing seems to sell, which for a while it was like every day there was at least a sale. But yeah, now it seems slowed down. Maybe people who could afford and wanted it have gotten it, and who knows what that game's price will look in the future. But the fact that it's only like it's not super old and it's already over $500 is kind of concerning for like collecting this system. There have been a lot of games I want to get still that I have not gotten that frankly I just might not end up getting. I haven't gotten Pokemon Art Academy. That game is everywhere right now, like 40, 60, 80, 100 sold. It's not just people listing this at 100 and hoping someone bites. No, it is selling for that much, and I'm frankly not going to pay that much. I don't, as much as I want to get a Pokemon game like that, it's nothing that special. It's really not nothing that special that a book or a YouTube tutorial cannot teach you the same. It's just you can draw it on the 3DS, and that's the neat part. Other games that I want to talk about, the prices that are just going crazy for, is the Yokai Watch Blasters games. I think I featured these in a couple of my Buy This Now videos. I really hope if you were able to find one that you did, because this game, did it come out in like 2016, 17? don't know, it's one of the like later 3DS titles. It has the red Nintendo thing on the side. I could be wrong, it could be a little earlier, but it was at least into the Switch's life, I believe. And I got mine for $100. I bundled it with another game. And you know, at the time, I only got it because I had heard about it being like, oh, there's no listings online for it. But that was like about like what people paid for it, 100, 120, 130, which is a lot for a game, being real here. But it's like 3 times more than a 3DS game's price, which is like, yeah, that's pretty high, but at the same time, it's not astronomical, if you get what I mean. You know, I'm not saying that's not a lot of money. Trust me, I know it was a lot of money. But I don't know how to put it. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Is like, it wasn't unreasonable. You know, I was like, oh, rare game, who knows? I am so glad I did it. This game sells like for half. I think I even saw one sell for over $600. I'm pretty sure. If I can find it, I'll put it up. I probably won't be able to. This game sells for like $500. I don't. Why? You know, that's like really my question. Like, why? How? Like, this is from a series nobody cared about, and I get and before someone's like, that's just how the video game market works. I am well aware of it. It's just like, you can't help but ask why. And, you know, I'm not really expecting an answer. I'm not going to be answering that question in this video. There's no real true answer. I mean, I can give my own answer of like, you know, supply meets demand, and especially in this, I mean, like, in this country, I'm recording from the United States. I'm sure this applies for pretty much all of North America, all the North American copies. You know, it's just how our economy works, whether you want to love it or hate it. Like, the reality is that, yeah. But also, it is rare, to be fair. The Japanese copies for this game go for like $13, and it's just jarring, to say the least. That Yokai Watch Blasters is like $500-$600 game. I mean, I see the cartridge alone go for like $275 is what I see it a lot at. That's ridiculous. Another game, Yokai Watch 3. You know, at the time when I got mine sealed thanks to Bo, and at the time, I'll be honest, I felt kind of pressured because he's like, gotta get it, or something like that. I don't remember what he said. He said something to me that clicked, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. At the moment, it just didn't feel like anything crazy. It was another moment of one of those things where it was like not a ton of listings, and it was kind of cheap, and it was sealed. Cheap in terms of like $100-something. Now it sells for like $235 is what I see a lot of people selling it for, opened. I have no clue what a sealed one goes for. Yeah, I don't know. It's getting a little out of hand for me. I mean, another game I recommend, I can't confirm this, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I did see the other day, and like I said, I didn't dig any more into this, Soul Hackers for 3DS, Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers. I recommended getting that game because it was getting a sequel soon, and it's an Atlas game, you know, those go up. I saw one for like $80 sold, and I'm just sitting here like, is this money laundering? I don't know. This is just a really random ramble. Those are like notable 3DS games. Like, I mean, I could sit here and talk about why on earth is Paper Jam like a $65-$80 game now, and it was hated back then. There's so many I could talk about that are like, why are they worth this much? And I would be here all day, because some of them are just ridiculous for what they are. Like, I mean, the Mario Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, like, yeah, that game didn't sell too well, but it's not really that different from the DS counterpart. It's like an $80 game, 70, 80, you know, on like the good end of stuff. why? I mean, and you know, like you can say why, like why is the reason is it's rare, it's Mario, it's Nintendo, collect it, you know. I understand that. It's a different type of why. It's not like, oh, I wonder why. It's like, why? uh, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully someone out there is like, oh, I hear this guy. I hear this guy and he's spitting facts. So yeah, I mean, you know, I guess if you have your own like story or answer to the question of why, you know, leave your thoughts down below. I'm actually really interested in hearing if anyone shares any similar thoughts or complaints or whatever you want to call this. Yeah, this is just a random video. I felt like it'd be kind of fun because it has been on my mind, and I think I just really need to sit down and talk into a camera that I've probably been avoiding eye contact with, because when I talk, I'm doing it right now, I just kind of start looking everywhere. But yeah, leave a comment down below if you want to talk about some stupid 3DS price you've noticed. And with that all being said, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. I appreciate it a lot, and I will have more content on the way shortly. Play that Donkey Kong gif that Ninja posted on Twitter when he's like, Smash community, I've got something cooking for you. Subscribe.